Hi, I'm Tasha with the Peninsula Humane Society with this week's Critter Corner question. So the question came in about my dog barking more during this shelter-in-place order and how to best address it. So this is a great question, and I'm sure something that's happening in a lot of households. One of the things to keep in mind when we're dealing with barking is that we need to first address why the dog is barking or figure out why they're doing it to best address it. In this particular situation, it is going to be territorial barking, and basically our dogs are doing their job. So we can just kind of manage how much of their job they get to do while we're home. So if your dog is looking out a window or seeing the thing that is passing by, such as the people and the dogs, and that's what's creating them to bark, you are going to want to look at being able to block that access to them. So you can place furniture in front of the window. You can look at drawing blinds, or my personal favorite is to place contact paper designed for windows on there, which then kind of turns your windows into stained glass. And it allows the light to come in, but it blocks that visual access to your dog. If they are barking because they hear noise on the outside, those types of barking, you're going to want to address it by trying to buffer some of that noise. So things that work great for that are having a TV, a radio, or actually getting a white noise box and placing those or playing them in the areas that the outside noise is typically being generated to help buffer out some of that noise for the dog. If neither of those two are working and they're still doing a lot of barking, what you're going to need to do in those cases is allow them to be a dog. So they're going to alert you, give them a couple barks, then give them a cue, something like, okay, that's enough, or thank you, great job. And then if the dog still isn't stopping at that point, you may need to get up and get in between you and your dog and kind of encourage them out of the room. Usually doing this by maybe pointing out of the room or, just kind of stepping into them a little bit. I like to have the hands-off approach. And essentially you're kind of giving them a timeout. Remember that being in that area is a privilege, and they should act accordingly to be there. So as a final note, remember that some breeds are more prone to bark than others. So for those ones, you do have to be a little bit more lenient as far as the amount of barking you might be getting from them. And of course, we are offering virtual consults. So if you do need a little extra help with your situation, please feel free to reach out so that we can help you the best way we can. Hope you all have a great day and stay safe. Thank you.